And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. First carry for Joe Mixon. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch. And
I got to remember, it's not a user, so I can go underneath of that.
They will work the middle with Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
these negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now whistles. Play clock.
We gonna skip this son, man. Oh boy. Oh baby. Boy. Boy. Oh boy.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll run a draw with Mixon, and he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They try to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they're going to
Yeah.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena. We're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate. But these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Buying some time right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Allen on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about
Hey,
money
play
downs
the
and 3rd downs.
play the blitzer on the other side. Play the blitzer on the other side.
A manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Play the blitzer on the other side. Play the blitzer on the other side.
For a field goal as well. They're going for it here. On 4th down, Allen. He rolls to his right. He connects downfield. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 7. Sign quarterback run here. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They pitch it out to him here. Now, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
God damn.
Commanders have an early
Man.
opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Play action now with Allen. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'm
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the
You all right?
ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
What's wrong?
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Sheds up, pressure coming, and they take him down.
The longest handoff
They're
I
going to
ever
be forced
seen.
to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
I wish you could
And
see
right
that
there's
up
the
in that.
danger, Kate, when you
I
put the
guess
ball
you
in
need
there.
that.
How many times do we
The,
see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, or
the
you gain some steam on the
RPO.
ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Allen setting up play action. He had it for a moment,
You
but
threw
it's
that behind him.
play to jar it loose.
You lead
Incomplete.
him. That's the easy catch and
No real
score.
secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
This is our last play of the quarter. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So now that we've sorted that flag out, we've arrived at the end of the first. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
The ball carried by the wide receiver. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? Allen gonna throw again. He's got it. It's 4th down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
I say take the 3.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start
Take the
this
3.
game.
We get the ball back at half.
They're going for it. They'll go, Allen. And the shutout.
Take the 3. We get the ball back at half.
Second half as that pass falls incomplete on 4th and goal.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around.
And the Dolphin 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll... Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis, at least momentarily, averted. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points in the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is
Are we going to
finish.
communicate?
Because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
I mean, we're not going to communicate, and
The
I play
Dolphins have
my
their
different
kickoff team
game.
out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
We've set it down for him from the 31. It's Allen out of the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Dive play straight ahead. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Allen on 3rd and short. Caught inbounds downfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Allen now on 1st down. Look at that power, deep left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. He's looking deep once again. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On 1st down, Allen has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's a design run. And no question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
Taken down at
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Allen throw on 3rd and 1. He's going deep this time. And this won't be Cox. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Alert! 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 Hey, home! 5 wide. Go!
They will go. It's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Commanders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks off the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Off 52. Middle. What's up?
He'll throw it. A massive shot towards the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to
Hove did. Please, Lord, forgive me for what the stove did. Hove did.
So that's the halfway point
Come from Hove crib.
of the NFL.
I count 3. Me and Ree. Rounds of Rock Boy 4 technically. Record clean. To the champagne.
The difference maker here in half number 2.
Same soap.
See what it is as we're off and running once again. He fields it from the 8. And he manages
You believe this
to
guy?
35 before they can stop him.
Oh, public.
We got ourselves quite a game today. A
You can't make up this shit.
third quarter, and what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of
Which
momentum.
corner boys with the corner
And
offices?
that return might just be
What
the
spits
spark that
is
leads to that
not
momentum
that cat
slide.
table boy we live this.
On 1st down, they'll run. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead
Oh,
right away in
jeez.
half number 2. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 14, Dolphins 7.
We
Commanders
surprised.
kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away.
Shit don't even feel real to us.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
And who are we then?
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Alert!
Back to throw now, Allen. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Intended for number 89.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd down, Allen throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Gain of 14 yards.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10, here's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Commanders get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back.
What's your question? Is the prices coming? Or they still the
This is the Madden Championship Series, brought to you by USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA, proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
And the Texans.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Texans. And they get the first
Hey, yo,
points of the game.
play the blitzer on the opposite side.
That's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Texans are struck first in the AFC Championship game, out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On play action, Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Complete to Hunter Lipsky.
So, a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards.
Commanders.
Stop, 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 stop. Ready? What's that?
Off the play fake, it's Allen. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Brings up second
They'll try
and
again here.
10.
Second and 10.
Ready? What's that?
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
He gets free. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston.
The kicker on.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
This is fielded inside the 5.
Shit.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? Middle, 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 middle. What's that?
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
At the 35-yard line.
12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Washington
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? Out. Yep.
Allen will throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Going up top. That's to the sideline and intercepted. That's the Hall of Famer, Darrelle Revis. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Texans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
The kick is good.
What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Good return
I'm
here.
tired of playing people who are ass. Why do I keep getting stuck with ass? Ass
With
people.
the football to begin the second quarter. As
21 down 21 in the first half.
First and 10.
Cause you don't know how to play.
From the gun, it's Allen. He completes it to Marshall. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Commanders' first down.
Allen going to throw on first and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
To second and 10.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Throwing again. It's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
19 yards. First down,
To throw again, it's Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll lead to a second down. To the air once more is Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Throw once more. Here's Allen. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Washington. One more time going up top with Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what.
just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defense. It feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the W.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
Dart gonna hold on to it himself. And he'll be marked down at the 25-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Steelers.
Dart gonna hold on to it himself. And he'll take this down to the 43. A short pickup there.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On second down, Dart. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Third, they need 8.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll look deep for Pittman. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Right to the air is Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And he is going to have a Commander's first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. Across the 20, the mark before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Dragon, 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Pioneer.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. In trouble, and down he goes.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
If you're gonna take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
3rd and long, and Dart is gonna throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
9-yard line.
Sup, Fly? Guess no one else is coming. Okay. Okay. I'll run one while you. I'll run one with a random.
Built on the side of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to
Oh,
M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore.
well, that's
Glad
interesting.
to have y'all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in
What's up, young thriller?
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create, but now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
The ball is teed up, kicking team looks ready, and we're underway from the bank. Return starts at the 9. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 17-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play.
Pick it off. What the heck? What are you doing, my guy?
That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Taking a shot deep here. And this is intercepted. And the Commanders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Take over first and 10. 42-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Jesus Christ.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
And 8.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Keeping it with Mixon. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Down behind the line of
Hey,
scrimmage.
range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Shut up. 70 Lions.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
79 Broncos. Hey, switch.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First and 10 from the 32. Drawing up the design keeper. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He's trying to go deep again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Commanders take over as they intercepted for the 3rd time in just our opening quarter. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
First and 10 from the 32.
Ready. Cowboys, Hawks 70. Hawks 70.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Let's go now.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Come on. Set. Bronco waiting.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Set.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Set up. 60 average. 60 eagle. 60 eagle. Let's go.
They're gonna try and throw it here. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's gonna force 4th down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
They're going for this. And that's gonna wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're gonna turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense.
Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by that Commander's defense. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Shotgun snap. Here's Garoppolo. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Garoppolo. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going to go. It's Garoppolo. He throws a bullet to the center of the... Oh, no, they get him yet again. Amani Hooker has it. And the Commanders are tackled after a stellar return. Following the interception, they're going to take over at their 40. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Working quickly here. To throw here on 1st down. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first.
Second and 5 at the Ravens' 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hits his running back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
You got knocked out of bounds. You didn't need to take a timeout right there.
First down now.
But it's
ball
cool.
at the 33.
I understand why you want to be sure.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And there's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple
Let's
yards.
take the 3.
All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the third. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Gets him on the out route. And this one does not go far.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot, and believe it, your guy can get there.
Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens have it at the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now Garoppolo. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talked about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Wilson with a return here. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
17-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Fresh off the pick. Here's Garoppolo. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Commanders take over at what looks to be the 43-yard line.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
First and 10 from the 43. First play is a design run. Well, these strides quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
How many times, Kate, do you hear me talk about trust? Trust, trust, trust. There's nothing more important at the quarterback position than gaining the trust of your coaching staff. That one right there, well, that's not a deposit. That's a withdrawal of trust when you take a negative play on a run like that.
Caught for big yards on the right side. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points.
The kicker on for the point after.
You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
I'm tired tonight, y'all. I'm going to bed tonight.
The Commanders
Going to
kick
bed
out
early
ready, out
tonight.
and ready as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
Throwing on first, Garoppolo. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This one falls incomplete.
Intended for number
No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
down and 10.
Sticking to the air, it's Garoppolo. Chased out to his right. Sends this to the end zone. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the third. No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways, because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Ready, go!
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Warriors, set, hey.
And they just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Fourth down, pass coming. It's caught by Wilson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the 1st and goal.
And the Washington first down.
Cougar
First
19.
and goal at the 10-yard line.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Fights his way through a tackle. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown.
On the carry.
The Commanders put up even more points in a win. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They...
Yeah, folks, I'm tired. It's bedtime. I'll be not screaming too long tonight, fellas. Catch us tomorrow.